Hello, Nishi. All right, welcome in. I don't know if you know what I'm doing here. That's Ray. I'm Abby. These are virtual basketball players in the game College Hoops 2K8. Is that Scary Gary? Yo, Gary, welcome in. I thank you everybody for deciding to tune in. This is a simulation, sim on sim action where we basically hope and pray that our recruits that we managed to attract to Macomb, Illinois, which is sort of in the middle of nowhere, Western Illinois, um, is that they're here and that they're going to do stuff. Just so you know, your sub comes with a lovely emote, so now you can use a pot of bap things. Well, and I just missed that. So I just missed that. So 1 second. Also, good news. Every single time you tune in, you can go ahead and make me meow. I am a cat girl, so one of the channel rewards is making me meow, and it is as simple as hitting that cat pats button, the channel points, and redeeming meow. Your first meow's free, and then you get like up to 10 per stream. I think I have it capped at. Um, Generally, whenever anyone makes me meow, Nick hears me meowing because Nick obviously is living with me. Um, and then he makes me meow like 10 times in a row. You don't know sports ball, but you know they're trying to put balls in holes. That is indeed what is happening. We have ooh, ooh, oh, we have a honestly not it's a good team. It's potentially a great team, but it is not an elite team. We only have like one player who I'd consider close to elite. Um, lots of lots of balls hitting the rim so far. We're going to need to put a bucket up pretty early here to try and change things around. Screen gets nothing from the high post. And we're probably just going to try and just so that you know what this team's trying to do. Jayson Maxiell, number 25 over there on the wing, he just likes to shoot. But Prato does the same as well. He's number 5. He's the shooting guard. So those are the wings. Um, they're usually secondary ball handlers, like to shoot the ball a bunch. Um, they're both, somewhat above average. Hey, Abbott, welcome in. So we got Nizzy, we got Gary, we got Ray, we got Abbott. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate everybody. This is the stupid basketball children. You Prado butt every night. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this is round 2 of the checks notes. I have a book which a proper national lab book. Oh my god, the meows are coming in. I can't even tell you this. But just so you know, this is 2034. We are in year 27 of our simulation. And I have to meow like 8 times already, so meow. 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 I believe that was an appropriate amount of meows, and I'll just do a quick tally. 1, 2, 16 meows. Did I do enough meows, babe? Okay, I'm hearing I only meowed 12 times. So, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, I gave y'all one extra. 17's a lucky number anyway. So, ooh, ooh. All right, close, close, close. So, while meowing, I lose so much. I just can't understand what's happening. So, we have some pretty some pretty cool players on this team. Zoran Lang is our center. He's 7 foot, I think, even 7'1". Uh, Nikola Zoellner was 25th overall as a recruit out of Germany, which basically never happens for world guys to go that high. Oh, come on, get him on the back. Where's the over and back? Tough. So, yeah, it's we got a senior point guard, sure-handed. Um, Still can shoot a bit, but it's going to be rough. Looks like Ryder's matching us up pretty even. The Their ratings overall are pretty similar to ours, so getting everybody to get like their first shot in is good because that ups confidence. At the bottom left of the screen above the team scores, you'll actually see the sixth man meter, and that will like roughly tell you how confident or like on fire a team is. So you know if you have a good run going, it'll get it'll get full red, and at that point like some players will like get rattled and just like start whiffing everything. As you can see, it's a packed house. These are two mid-major teams. Ryder's been very good in this sim, so 4 seed isn't too wild for them. i think I think they stole a 3 seed from us before. We were like ranked 23ish or 21st or so. Ooh, good board, good board. There we go. Excellent, O board. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, no worries, Niji. Go ahead and relax. Get your life going. I know it's late night for most of y'all. It is 7:50 here, and we are here to watch our stupid basketball children hopefully stomp all over these people so hard you get to see Jesus Shuttlesworth off the bench. And just so you know, the Cat Pat rewards, there are other channel rewards as well, as you saw. Um, so you can like rename players. I only have them as renaming RedShirts and new recruits. So you can't rename players after they've already been playing. Um, ooh, push them down. Okay, inside out play. Okay, we will take that. He threw that into the bottom. He threw that into the bottom of the uh of the ring, and it still counted. All right, one more meow. Meow. There we go. And I think I already redeemed you, but who knows? Ooh. So one thing that we changed this year from previous years is we're no longer man only on defense. I found that 2-3 as a primary than man as a secondary is actually way more effective at getting open shots. So we're also running all plays on defense or on offense. So it's a bit sketchier. Like we're playing into the randomness a bit more. Also, we had Jayson Maxiell open there on the wing for three. Shocked he didn't take that shot. He is a volume shooter. So if you know of players like Kobe Bryant, um, he was sort of like the focus point of the offense, just taking a bunch of shots, and that's what Jayson Maxiell does. He's a good player too, so we want him to be taking those shots. Steele looks like a good player from them. He's what, 3 for 5? Oh, what a steal! They're playing smart. It's very frustrating. A broken clock, right? Well, not exactly. I mean, he's been putting up really good numbers so far. I think his overall three-point shooting is like 40% or something, which is which is just completely abnormal. A laser-guided broken clock, yeah, basically. The Most of the time pro players are ecstatic if they shoot over 33%. So, it's for, 4 out of 10 shots, 2 out of 5 to go in. That's what you want. The fact that we're not getting these offensive boards when Lang and Zoellner are already bigger than their opponents is sort of rough. Batting averages is the same. Yeah, definitely. It's so funny to read the stats for baseball because like normally like plate appearances and batting averages will be like roughly equivalent. See? That's what we want them to do. Look, our center has 3 assists already? Inside out game's working well. Maxiell has to get going from 3 though. 1 out of 4 is not where we want him. But yeah, I do have my hand on the controller. I do act as a coach. We'll take timeouts and change up strategies. Um, I'm thinking of actually calling a timeout here soon. Oh, if this doesn't go in, yeah, definitely need to. Once we get the ball back, because they've been on a run here for a bit. It's been like 10-3, 13-3. Okay, just get him over the line. Nick, welcome in. So they already took Steel out. Wow. Um, I'm glad that you tuned in. Ryder's already giving us some trouble, so we are in here for this stuff. We actually want to up the offensive tempo. Defensive pressure's a little loose. I think if we actually just sell out on crashing the boards, we'll be in better shape. I think this is all right. I didn't do subs, but that should be okay. Having our starters in for a bit more. It'll sub automatically if we need it. All right. So yeah, it's been good times here. Um, oh, ooh, ugly. But oh God, do we not have game audio?
Left wing.
I'm so sorry, y'all. There's commentary and everything over every
Launches it.
single little bit.
Basket nailed by West. He's shooting 66% from deep.
You know what kind of defense they're in, don't you, Vern?
Now that. Yeah, I was just informed that we didn't have game audio. Uh, what if I were to say that we are Western Illinois University and they are Rider? So we're in the white and gold and are down by 7. Um, yeah. So we're the West. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They definitely had a solid run there, but hopefully with an offensive board and putback. Yeah, no, they've been doing well.
Right wing.
Yeah, I did go immediately into like checking their stats and stuff, so it's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Dishes to the top of the key.
Um, the So it looks like our defensive pressure stats are working well. This is looking pretty good. And just in case y'all are wondering, that is my standard Taco Bell order. But they did add like the choose your own combo online, choose your own combo box online thing. And it's actually been more like cost efficient for me to do other different stuff. So I've actually been drifting away from that order, but that's still my standard. It's just it's just hard to like justify $5 for a cheesy gordita crunch when it's like $6 for a box and you get a drink and a crunchy taco as well. Give someone a mathematics degree. What if I already said we had a mathematics degree on someone? Oh, it's degrees. So we have actuarial science on Alfredo Larranaga, the backup center. He's not following in Tony Meatball's footstep. That's what no one's in pure maths. So if we look at the bench, so Will Carius, Kirby Northcutt, Alex Clemente, all line up for that. So I'm going to look at that. We actually had nobody straight up for maths before. We had accountancy taxation. Larranaga is math, right? That's actuarial science. You want Kirby to do math? Hell yeah. In he goes. 33, Kirby Northcutt. Math. Actuarial science is a specialization under math, but like, you gotta be, like, this is pure math. It's different.
Catches it on the inside. The last layup, no good. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration even for a second.
Jenkins with the crossover.
I want Kirby to have to take some real analysis class. Yeah.
Has it top of the key.
I'm back in school doing some maths myself, so maybe I'll see Kirby Northcutt in there. Isn't analysis basically what you do regularly? Okay, good. Important bucket there. He needed that. Now he's 2 for 6? No. 2 for 7?
Lets it go. They're in front, 30-28. Leads in with the pass. Smashed by Prato.
Oh my god. Our guard's not getting a lineup is, oh, it's so rough. I'm in school with an advisor going to, can't wait to I mean, if you want advice to completely ignore your advisor, go ahead and talk to NM John. Apparently, he talked to his advisor like twice. Wish it was a 3, but I'll take the 2. So if you see at the bottom left, we have that red going. So most of the time, players who don't have a ton of experience won't have like good quote-unquote clutch. Won't have good clutch. So instead of like making shots that they should, they'll get like rattled. And so like most of the time they're going to hit that shot. But because he didn't, it's good for us. Ooh, ugly play. Baseline. We don't like baselines here. So if you... I know y'all are like friends of mine in other gaming spaces, but there are other people doing sims just like this, including Kylo, who's doing it with Grambling. Ollie Coog 09, welcome in. I thought whose stream did I see you in? I was hanging out with you in another stream. I forget who it was. Was it Kylo's stream? I think it was. So Kylo does Call of Duty 2K8, but he's going around to like a bunch of crappy universities. Once he gets a title with them, he's going to go to a different school. And then Coach Ricky sort of started it all. He's doing Call of Duty 2K at Western Illinois, but he's a professional basketball writer, so he's like less into the whole like trying to break the game through like recruiting players in certain ways or using different stuff. So, yeah.
Lets it go.
Oh yeah, probably Luke's.
Not there on the three by Prato.
Grabbed that rebound with his elbows high, using a little
Oh,
intimidation.
Steele puts it up. The bank shot won't fall.
All right,
They're
we
still up.
gotta put in a bucket and a stop. Hopefully, get us back in the lead. I would like to be ahead at half. Yeah, probably thanks. So, I redeemed Nick's reward, and thank you everybody for tuning in. I really hope we win this, because I'd like to get 2, maybe 3 games in tonight, but if we lose, that sort of wraps that up. So,
Jenkins passes to the wing.
oh, yeah.
2:34 left in the first half. Right side.
Ooh, come on, Larranaga.
He is so smooth taking it in.
Larranaga, but still, we love Fredo. I'm really excited for what he's going to do these next coming years. We have a strong class of bigs, so
That was a much quicker shot than
minutes
they might have
remaining.
liked. It was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Dumps it to the middle. Paulding gets it baseline. Pass right wing.
what the?
They're the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
They were
Shuttlesworth?
just out of sync on that one. The pass went one way, and he went the other.
Is that Shuttlesworth?
Grabs, inbounds the ball.
Jesus, crossing the line.
Jenkins beats it to the wing.
Just so everybody knows, Alfredo Larranaga's name was not changed.
Rotate the ball around and hit the open man.
Western Illinois is really struggling.
Yeah, Ryan, Nick did, NM John Nick did the same thing. Yeah, the game delivers some excellent names. Allen and Iverson are both names in this, so theoretically we can have an Allen Iverson. I'm actually trying to recruit a, like, Stephen Iverson. It would be cool if we could get him. Man, Tariq McCants will definitely need to use that degree, because he's not going to get drafted.
But they still lead by 4.
There's just no way he's going to get drafted. 34. 34?
Dishes to the left wing. Maxiell hands it off.
We're also getting close to the text limit in a command, so hopefully this fits.
Maxiell takes it up. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
You ever just realize what you're doing and just laugh at how hilarious or how absurd it is?
Both teams are making a few lineup
Substitution
changes.
on the court.
Hey, it fits still. And Okafor is a recruit that we already nailed this year. We have two scholarships to offer for next year. I think we're losing Paulding and McCants. Or, no, we lost someone early. We love to nail recruits, that's how we get them to sign. I'm not saying that's how we get them to sign. I'm just saying that. Come on, Shuttlesworth. Clutch. Useless O-board. He could have pushed that back in. Down by 3 at the half. First time we've been down at the half this season, so. Benzel's
And now it's
Benzos.
time to show you our player of the half.
Steel, right?
Steele is scorching
Yeah.
the nets with his three-point shooting. He's put it in with the long ball all
So
game.
I'm sure you can
And the
hear the
defense can't do anything about
Windows
it.
snipping
What a
sound.
shooter.
There is a Discord where I put all of these pictures of like the stat pages in. Round 2 versus 2 seed,
Tremendous
4
effort from our
seed
player of the half.
Ryder. They got
Lang
POTH.
inbounds it to start the second
And
half.
yeah, we'll try and get
Patches it
Benzel's
far
Benzos
side.
in here.
Paulding dishes it to the right. Zoellner shoots the turnaround. Just missed it. No three-point opportunity.
35.
He'll go to the line for two.
No, Benzel already has a degree, my dude. Ag Sci. He's doing the meatball degree. Gotta reject that. Here, if you need to see the bench again.
He gets them both.
So, do we have our who's undeclared? I think Maxiell's actually undeclared.
Backs in.
Something that has to deal with like a large amount of things moving would make sense. Like,
Steele
but he's maybe like
dumps it off.
factory systems or something because he's a volume shooter. Just production. Ooh, good block.
This guy is an ace for the ball no matter where he is on the court. Just an exceptional shot blocker.
Man, open man down low. There we go.
Stop. The
Wow.
Bucks with the denial, and it's still a one-point game.
He doesn't even shoot
Lang
the shot so
got
widely, Vernon,
burned
that it
there.
works. I guess you can't criticize him.
The Bronx
We got loud
with the
though.
rejection. They lead by one.
Cindy,
Usually that shot drops
hello,
every
welcome
time. I'm
in.
not sure what went wrong there.
I got
They're beating the double
I
team.
got a whole crew here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Ooh, get that pass out.
To take the lead.
Our bench center draining a 3. Congratulations, Abbott. Yeah, no, streaming can take a lot out of you. I knew you're wanting to wrap up, so that I'm glad you still managed to get the grind in. If you need to head to sleep, it is a work night. Go ahead and get your rest in. Feel free to relax.
Just inside the line.
He has a great rhythm from there. It's kind of a lost
Appreciate you tuning in, seeing some of this nonsense. Oh my god, theater design and production. What's that called? Stage crew? I'm just going to put stage crew in. Okay. Awesome. Here, let me get that in. God, this is so clogged up. And I'm John. It is 8:10 over here. Calm it down. What a run we're going on, by the way. So, Maxiell's 25.
Maxiell swings it to the left wing. Leads him in. This crowd couldn't be any happier. He'll listen to the people in this building. 13 points, and he's his team's leading scorer.
We're not going to bed at 8.
Poked loose. But it's
He's
recovered
trying
by
to
Ryder.
get you all to bully me by
To the free throw
making
line.
sure I'm not
Jenkins
bullying him, I
misses it
guess.
up.
I don't know.
Misses the open look.
We're doing really well. This is a big run we're going on.
But he got a little over anxious.
Bounces it to the right side. Shoots from 13 feet. Offensive board by Ryder.
Immense. 4th O board,
Inbounds the ball.
and we're barely
Has had
along in the
serious
second half.
problems with their interior
Excellent job.
defense. And Tracy has a report from their
So,
The head coach is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open.
I
Desperate
took away the
measures here,
dots
Vern.
from the first name,
He's giving it all
and
today.
He also
I actually I
anticipates the
had a
ball
typo
coming
in
off
there,
the
so
rim,
that should work out.
depending on the angle and trajectory. Great work rebounding.
And it's a 6-point game.
Okay, so that cooled us off, so I might have to like reset the momentum if they drain this, which they are.
21 points, and he is the leading scorer. Western Illinois calls timeout.
I'm gonna emphasize our defense. I'm gonna check subs because having Larranaga on the floor is fine. Who are we sitting, Prato? I'm okay sitting Lang for a bit. Let's get Prato back in so we still have 3 coaches on the floor. This is fine. And then I think we're okay pressure settings wise. So let's go back here.
Prato is back in the game after a short rest. Zoellner inbounds the ball.
Hydration check. Make sure you're drinking water. Ooh.
No look pass to the right block.
Put it up.
Maxiell
Okay.
gets it. High post.
Weird play.
Larranaga goes
Open down low. Okay, sure.
Maxiell.
We'll put everybody up at
Jenkins
the top of the key, and then just get an open center. Just sneak in the 7-foot guy down low. Okay. Works for me. So I got Maxiell in there. Man, so like can you just imagine what this what like a study day looks like for these guys? How many degrees do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 degrees out of I think 11 players. Let me just bring up roster again. Oh no, I do bench because the roster scrolls. I guess Zoellner's the only starter / player without a degree. What's the German doing?
Gets the second to fall as well.
But just like, look at that. Look at that lineup. There are no basketball degrees at Western Illinois University.
Nice little crossover.
Just drove him.
Can use the finger roll anymore, but he does it with style.
Oh, I wish Paulding was just a little bit stronger to shove back their point guard at the line, because he almost had like a couple over and backs. Backcourt violations or over and backs are a common meme. It happens way more in this game than like real life. It happens when a ball handler, or when the ball goes across the half court line and then back on the other side. That's not a good thing. Once it's in the front court, or once it's in one half court on the offense, it can't go back to the defensive side. You're not allowed to just ball hog it. You have like 5 or 6 seconds to do it. Quick shot. Okay. I really wish he made those. Well, I know, but Nick, we got some new viewers today. Some people who are less comfortable with full basketball terminology.
Textbook rebound right there.
Like, I can't just start saying, you know,
Between his man and the hoop.
our three's really underperforming and et cetera, et cetera. You sort of have to like let people know what's going on. Make sure it's easy to get for people. So yeah. Ooh, ugly. So oftentimes when you're looking at this game, you're thinking, hey, that's a big man right underneath the basket. Why don't they do a slam dunk? What if I were to tell you that College Hoops 2K8 had like day of patches that included like patching it so that any recruits that are generated by the game learn how to pass, because learn how to dunk, because they can dunk, but they can't dunk from a standing position. So the only way they'll dunk is if they drive. So basically, like, if you just draw like a little semicircle from the bottom of the paint, the lines that the people are standing on to get free throws, if those lines were just if there was like a little line under there, little semicircle, they just can't dunk from that area. It's like a no dunk zone. But if you like start your animation by stepping into it, they know how to dunk. It's just a bug that exists in the game, and because Coach Ricky's playing with it, I'm playing with it. It matters a lot because actually the game really undervalues the larger recruits because it takes a lot more like general skills to play like the point guard position, the shooting guard position, the small forward position, the 1, 2, and 3, the positions where you like run the plays, pass the ball. You're expected to shoot from range a lot more because those sorts of skills are harder. You just need more skills in general. You need to know how to handle the ball, dribble, shoot from range, driving, guarding people out there as well because you're expected to guard. There's so many different things, right? So the game sort of just like, oh yeah, you have this many stats, therefore you're this quality of player when analyzing like recruits. And it turns out that like bigs just overall need less skills. So your centers, your power forwards, your fives and fours, like Lang and Alfredo Larranaga, are just completely undervalued. Like Nikola Zoellner was a 6'7" small forward who's ranked 25 overall, and no one else recruited him. I don't know if y'all know this, but I like video games a lot, and breaking video games is fun and interesting and cool. Yeah, I think everybody here knows a speedrun, for example, and follow that community a bit. So yeah. As Nick says, we've seen many teams who do not have an actual big. Yeah, that's extremely true. We've seen entire teams full of extremely high-rated small players who just get dominated by the fact we have a 7-foot guy who can easily rebound over them. Like, look at that. That's a 6'8" small forward, 6'8". Just swat the ball. It works. There we go. Up 12. What an excellent job. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff about this game. I'm a big nerd, and breaking this game has been quite fun. And in case y'all want to see my speed run, I just linked it in the chat. If you would like to hear me just talk shit with people and talk over these games, feel free to check out my YouTube. I do have an entire playlist of these games. So there he goes. Excellent putback. Lang has been stellar down low. So yeah, this has been quite a game from us. Oftentimes, like, tournament games will be. So this is so we are currently in March. You're probably all somewhat aware of March Madness, which is the time of the year when 66 officially of the college men's basketball teams face off against each other in a giant bracket. That is just about to start IRL, and here we are in a video game simulating it happening. Checks notes 14 years in the future. Because it's 2021 now, it's 2035 in this game. It's year 27 of this dynasty. I've been streaming it, I think, since year 13, at least the tourney games. Except for that one year I did have power, because or rather, we didn't have internet. I just simmed it and took pictures. So, yeah. It's good times here. Ryder's been sort of riding
It's deflected.
their.
Out of bounds. Touch last by Western
Oh,
Illinois.
oh my God, that was incredible. Ryder's been sort of just playing their top lineup for quite a while now. It seems like they haven't really gone for many subs. We haven't really
Waits.
either, but we sort of
Lang snatches the rebound.
have an advantage over a lot of the
Both guys.
CPU-based teams
Prato
because
hands it off.
our
Skips it down
players
low.
are good but not great most of the time.
Impressive, Laverne.
So we're
These
going to
guys
have
just
players
keep
that stick
coming
around
after you.
3, 4 years,
No
basically
let-up, that's for
guaranteed.
sure.
I haven't had a 2-year player, I think, ever.
West has it left
Um,
side.
and the only time we've had 3-year players has been when I've redshirted them. So they could have been theoretically 4-year
Skip
players, but they
pass
left
out left.
early.
Baseline jumper. Steal shot by Steele. But they still
He's
trail
almost
by
half their
16.
points. Incredible.
Prato.
The key thing to know is that our players are going to stick around longer, so this makes
Zoellner
their like
drops it off.
quote unquote team unity
Paulding
better.
dishes to
So
the
we get
right
like an
wing.
invisible stat bonus
Releases.
just for the fact that our
Off the
players
mark with the free ball.
have been
Still a
around each other
16-point
for a
lead.
long time. And then we get
Passes it
like
to the wing.
even more of a stat bonus because of the fact that they're experienced, so they're generally more skilled in more different things
Lang
instead of the
corrals the
very
dish inside.
particular things that they
Creighton,
need for their
considering
position.
how much he's been
So
struggling,
our
they're
like
lucky it's still
we've had
tied up.
games where
If
our
he could
point
just give them
guard
a little
and
bit more
shooting
offense,
guard
they'd be
out
in
rebounds their
great shape.
Under
forwards.
7 minutes left in the second half.
So it's it's pretty funny. Also because we can just generally recruit
Kirby
for
gets it
size.
on the elbow.
There's a whole bunch of
Waits
different
from
ways that this game is
downtown.
interesting
Gets
to
the
do
tip.
this as a
He's 2
simulation.
for 6 for the
Um,
game.
so I'm excited. This year might
Has
end
it
up
right
better
wing.
than expected for us. I sort of
Maxiell dishes
expected
it to
this
the
year
free
to
throw
be
line.
rather mediocre.
Knocks
Oh,
it loose. But it's retrieved by Prato.
Lang should
Backs
not be
him
a ball
down.
handler like that.
Put it
Worked
into
out
the
though.
lane. The
20
Bucks with
points.
some abysmal stats.
He probably already has 10 boards. I haven't seen a 20 and 10 game in quite some time. How are you all doing? I know it's sort of late tonight. Don't know if you have anything exciting going on this week.
Gooding bounces it to the top of the key.
Anything in particular you're going to do? I know Abbott's probably hunting around for ice cream.
Bounce pass. Right side.
Uh,
Wayless shoots it. Gets the
I know NM John is
He's 4 for
probably
10 from
excited
downtown.
about guac tomorrow
Prato
because I'm
gets
making
it top of the key.
guacamole on
Paulding feeds
tacos.
it to the left.
You want tacos and guacamole?
Lang grabs the rock.
He gave me a yes nod.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
So we're up 15? Hell yeah. You're playing Battletech tomorrow and
Inbounds the
Lancer
ball.
on Thursday?
Just over
Hell
5
yeah.
minutes left in the second half.
Someone actually suggested
Right wing puts it up.
a
Off target 3 by West. Ryder is not
I have to
doing a
find
very
who
good
it
job on the
was.
boards today. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
The head
G-
coach
uh,
just told his assistants if
a
we
way to
have
play it
defend with 5
online.
guys in the paint, then let's do it. But I'm getting very tired of seeing us getting killed on the boards. That sent them scrambling to the chalkboard.
Thanks, Tracy.
You have to keep your head up and eyes open at all times playing with this guy.
That's right, and you
Was
never
it-
know when or where. Last basket on the mark by Jenkins. It's deflected.
Ooh, ugly, ugly. That is not a good sign. If we can't get the ball up the floor the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds, Mega Mac, thank you. That is exactly.
Dicey pass. Knocks it loose. And it's gathered up by Jenkins.
Wonderful job of
Mega
defending
Mac is
the
indeed
foul.
what people were suggesting
Third
to
team
me.
foul.
Shooting 2.
So I definitely needed to call a timeout here to try and bust their momentum. Unless he misses.
He gets the second
No.
to fall as well. Lang inbounds the ball. Western Illinois uses its second to last timeout.
Leaf plays that, yeah. No easy baskets. Make them make the threes.
Inbound the ball.
I know BattleTech's one of those. It's not Warhammer. No, it is Warhammer where you actually want low die rolls.
Lang backs down. Paulding fires.
Hell yeah.
They're now up by 13.
3 assists for my other big.
Away from the double-double. Skips it to the stripe. Wayless.
What does Abby think you'll be doing? Nick, I'm afraid I don't know. I imagine cracking a cold one over the fact that your much maligned former hockey team went and failed so hard this year. They went 0-18, is that what you said?
He told them slow things down and chew up the shot clock on every possession.
He has a great feel for the game and its timing.
He is such an outstanding passer.
No, former hockey team. Former hockey team.
Gets it left side.
They're much maligned for very good reasons.
Backs him down. Paulding.
They should be begging for him back, but instead are jerks.
He'll take the foul. That defender clearly got some contact.
The head coach should probably lose his job this year. KG, thank you for the sub. 0-16 in league play, still amazing. I'm glad that you were able to tune in, KG. Just so everybody knows, his name is not Kevin Garnett or Kilama or Kilogram, but still.
Gets the second to fall as well. Inbounds the ball.
You need to get out of that small town, man. That small town college is not good for you. But thank you again for the sub. Reminder, you do get your first meow free. I am sure it is late in your world. It is late on the East Coast. But I still appreciate anybody for tuning in. As per normal, the VOD will be up on my YouTube if you want to check that out.
Jenkins releases. Can't cut the lead.
Excellent job here.
He'll make that one most of the time.
We're sealing this game up.
Break on that one.
Good night, Abbott. Thank you again for tuning in. Hope you had fun. And thank you for your stream earlier. If you want to see the Chronicles of Frunk,
Is really struggling.
you can get your Frunk on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but it changes up every now and then.
Stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
So
Is a turnover.
if you enjoy some Pokemon Platinum,
It's just not heads-up basketball.
Abbott is doing some streaming
Zoellner inbounds the ball.
and is generally a amazing person who helped me be me.
2 minutes.
So feel free to check his stuff out if you want to watch someone play Pokemon Platinum and generally have a good time. Good vibes.
Jenkins is one basket away from the double.
He grinded 252 Bidoof kills today, so lots of
Leads him with the
lots of
pass.
action.
Takes
Ooh,
the shot. Went to the backboard, but it was no good. by
16 from Lang. He might go 20 and 20 if he gets four
Waylon.
more
Maxiell
boards.
has it right wing.
I've never rooted on Maxiell to miss before, but
Now's the time typically when the coach empties his bench.
Well, there's no time to wear your starters out at this point or risk injury.
oh, just so everybody knows, we do have injuries turned off. Full disclosure.
Right wing.
Um,
Waylon.
Coach Ricky did that. It's just really punishing for teams oftentimes affects players or player characters more than the computer or non-player characters. So lots of cool stuff. It's a maybe on tacos. We'll find out. I need to get a drink, and I'll be right back. So check out the end of this game, and get ready to spam tacos. That's a promotion that is often done. Is Taco Bell will give people a free taco if a team scores over 100 in the tournament. So just keep an eye on that. Get ready to spam your tacos.
Number 2 didn't watch his feet and steps on the line. We're going the other way.
He forgot one of the most basic things in basketball there, his position on the floor.
Drayton inbounds the ball. 9-second differential between the shot clock and the deal. Nice touch on that last three by Steele.
Well, if you leave him alone like that, he'll knock him down every time.
McCants passes it to the right. The Bronx are really struggling. Jenkins goes up, gets the finger roll to fall.
You know he's not missing that one. The D needs to try and keep with him, Vern.
For 3. Refs lets it go. He's off with the three-pointer. And that's all for this one. The Leathernecks knock off Ryder 95-82. And now it's time to show you our player of the game. Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're set to bring you the Pontiac game-changing performance. It's no secret that getting momentum on your side is one of the keys to winning basketball.
Cindy, you have to tell me if that was a John Boyce reference.
On a huge scoring run that all began on this play right here. This sparked the run that simply broke the back of the opposition.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Thanks for watching the NCAA tournament.
It absolutely was excellent. Just making sure.
Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. So long, everybody.
Just in case everybody doesn't know, we did a awful thing to some Olympians in the early 1900s. Think about that series a lot. Yeah, it's a good series. That's Prato 3 GCP. Pa-bow, and then I need to do this as well. Get these stats, taking some pictures. And then take a picture of this. Wow. Not great shooting, but we will take this 100% of the time. I said better than 33% is solid, so we will take it. Does anyone know who the player of the